First day, first time, first morning seeing sunlight, first year, first trip, first meeting people's eyes. First group, first friend, social meeting makes me cry. First class, first seat, first time wanting to die. I wish I could disappear before I have to stay here. First things are going great, my stomach really aches. Haven't been frightened since I was 8, maybe failure's just my fate. My life is full of shit, my face is full of zits, there's nowhere that I fit. Is it too late to quit? Maybe this year won't go bad. And I wish I could go home. Both of the places I've been alone. People give me looks like I'm stoned. It's just me in this one road. That guy looks like bad news. My life is set to lose. I think my shoulder's bruised. Is this all that I can choose? And who's that girl? She was walking down the hall. And who's that girl? And I cannot help but fall. The way that she talks and walks, it's like birds dancing through the air. I must know her name. I promise you, I swear. First day, first year, first time stumbling through this ride. First bump, first high, all those people make me cry. And all I could hope for is that this year, maybe this year, won't go bad.
Dear Diary, this move absolutely sucks. I had half a friend in Iowa and now I have to start all over again. What do you think? I'm just gonna be able to magically make friends? I don't even know who I'm talking to. The universe? Universe! You who? Anyone there? Nope, just me, per usual. All these years of hard work, just to be screwed up by a stupid move. It was like a social anxiety Waterloo trying to introduce myself. I'm pretty sure I blew my first impression. First impressions. They're weird. It's funny how one hey or hello can determine your social status for the rest of high school. If only it were easy for people like me. Not saying there's anything terribly wrong with me. It's just sometimes I get this terrible feeling in my stomach that something might not be going right. Hey, but this year's different. This may be my year. I mean, who knows? There is this girl. I don't even know how to describe her. She's the most beautiful person I've ever seen. And I don't know why, but this wave of passion and, or whatever you might call it. And this wave over my heart, I don't know, it feels like my heart's about to burst. I probably should have went up and talked to her. No. I'm glad I didn't. I don't know, I probably would have whacked my head on the lockers or done something even worse. Or more embarrassing.
Later. Andy walks into his house.
So much stuff, so little time. Where do I even get to all this junk?
Andy walks over to a box to grab a cactus, accidentally pricks himself in the hand. His hand flies up, throwing the cactus into a stack of boxes. They all fall on him. In that pile, he notices a diary he hasn't seen in a long time. He picks it up and walks over to his mattress.
Haven't seen this in a while.
Andy is asleep in bed. He wakes up groggily and lays back in bed. Then he hears a voice.
Where are you, kid? It's been so long, I forgot that you were still hiding.
Around his room, he spots Spark rummaging through some boxes. He freaks out.
Who the hell are you? How'd you get in here? What are you doing?
Spark looks over at him and smiles.
Oh, there you are. Hey, did you get a haircut?
I asked you first. How'd you get in here? In my house?
No need to be so angry. We're friends, remember?
Friends? I have no idea who you are.
It's me, Sparkles. You know,
Get out of my house. My mom would kill me if she saw you in here. Is this some kind of joke? I mean, Sparkles, really?
Of course this isn't a joke. You must remember me, see?
Spark throws the journal at him.
Well, I'll be back in a minute.
Spark runs out of the room.
Get back here, wait!
He runs off after her into the kitchen, where she is biting into an apple right in front of his mom. He stares, dumbfounded.
What's the matter, Andrew? You look like you've seen a ghost.
It's nothing. I thought I saw something.
Well, you better get ready for school. You haven't forgotten already, have you?
And he runs back in his room without answering. He picks up the journal and sits on the bed. Just then, Spark walks in.
It's you. You're the one from this journal.
Took you long enough.
Took me long enough. It's been 7 years since I've seen you, and you aren't at all what I remember.
Well, 7 years is a long time to stay exactly the same. I mean, you were 10 when you created me, and look at all the ways you've changed.
But where have you been?
You forgot us, Andy. You grew up and left us behind. I guess we just vanished. I'm not quite sure where we were. But that's in the past. It seems you've really made a mess of things, so I came back to help you.
Really? And how could you possibly know that I need help?
I just know. And I'm here to help.
Well, there are two major problems with that. A, it's impossible, and B, I just don't need your help.
Come on, Andy. You're pulling my leg. Of course you need us.
No, I really don't need. Wait. You said us? As in there's more than one of you.
Don't you remember? Jamie, Danny, Virgil, Monty.
I don't have time for this. I'm going to school. Don't follow me.
Andy leaves the room, leaving Spark alone.
Why doesn't he remember all the good times? 7 years. Has it really been that long? I mean, we just sort of disappeared. No, he left us. He's changed. I've changed. But how? And why? We were best friends. Family. Well, that just means that it's our job to help him. We can do this because we're best friends.
Andy is on the bus, contemplating what just happened.
I must be going crazy. What is happening to me?
Hey, why are you doing that?
Andy snaps his head towards the voice, alarmed.
Don't freak out. I come in peace.
Andy thinks for a second, then raises his phone to his ear, pretending to call someone.
I told you not to follow me.
You have to admit, there must be a reason why I'm here with you. We want to help.
Whatever. Just be quiet.
Me? They can't hear me.
Well, I can, and your high-pitched voice is hurting my ears.
Wow, you really have changed, haven't you? Well, the old you is in there somewhere. We just have to do some digging.
Yeah. And what about you?
What about me?
You've changed too. You can't just ignore that.
Well, yeah, as a matter of fact, I have, and you can call me Spark now. Sparkles was so 7 years ago.
Yeah, whatever, Spark. Just leave me alone so I can prepare.
What do you mean? Aren't you already prepared?
Physically, yes, but not mentally.
The bus stops. Andy gets up and walks off the bus. He's met by Zane and his crew.
Yo, you're the new kid, aren't you?
Andy tries to ignore him, but Zane gets in his way, and he just walks into him.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Don't you have any respect? I said, you're the new kid, aren't you?
Andy nods his head, not making eye contact. Spark is in the background, confused.
You listen, and you listen good, fresh meat. I saw you making your weird little nerdy kid goo-goo eyes at Iris. You stay away from her. You hear me? Besides, she's way out of your league, you perv.
Why aren't you saying anything? Wait, you didn't tell me anything about a girl. Look at you, all grown up and not thinking girls have cooties anymore.
Shut up!
What'd you just say to me, punk?
Wait, no, I didn't,
Zane punches him in the face. A bunch of oohs and ahs are heard. Andy is on the ground unconscious. A couple moments later, he opens his eyes to see Spark, Virgil, and Monty all around him.
Oh, his eyes are opening.
Finally. I thought he was dead.
Of course he isn't dead. That was a weak-ass punch.
Yeah, well, he's a weak-ass kid.
wait. Who? What? Monty? Virgil?
Ha! Yes, I knew you never forget me.
Yeah, of course he didn't. He's not stupid.
But it took him a while to remember me.
You did say it was 7 years, didn't you? After he realized who you were, it probably wasn't hard to figure us out, too.
Damn, you really got clocked, kid. What does that Neanderthal have against you anyway?
Nothing. He's just a jerk. Where'd you guys come from?
Virgil and Monty look at each other.
Last thing I remember, I was helping you with some math homework. Then all of a sudden, bada bing, bada boom, I'm here.
I was building a pillow fort with you the last time I saw you. You were a lot shorter then.
Interesting. We all have different memories of the last time we saw you, kid. Sparks caught us up, though. Hard to believe it's been 7 years.
You think in 7 years you found a better haircut?
Excuse me?
Seems like just yesterday I was wrestling you for that last Oreo.
Maybe.
It was yesterday for you, dumbass.
Ah, shut up, you old fart.
Whatever. Can you guys just leave me alone? I gotta get to class.
Andy starts to get up and go to class.
Wait, you're just gonna let that meathead get away with hitting you like that?
I hate guys like that. Preying on the weak. Really boils my cabbage.
Anyways, as much as I hate that guy for what he did, we should let Andy take the high road and walk away.
Quiet, Sparkles.
It's Spark now.
Oh, going on angsty teen with a one-syllable name on us now, are you? I don't care what we call you. This is my time to shine. You said we come back for a reason, right?
Yes, but revenge is never the answer. Virgil, tell him this is not okay.
Revenge is not the answer. It's the question. And the answer is a resounding hell yes.
What? Virgil, come on, no.
I like it. Let's fight.
What did you do when the skeleton army surrounded you? What are you talking about, Monty? What did you do when the bad guys broke into your super fort? He is not going to remember any of this, Monty. You get the point though, don't you, kid? What Monty's trying to say is that you didn't sit there, kid, and take it. You kicked some ass. What did you do? You fought back. Some things will never change, and there's things that will be a pain. And you can't just pout, you just gotta let it out. So pick yourself up by the bootstraps, get yourself ready to throw a punch. Don't hesitate too much, cause he'll be back soon. So let's give him a run for being runt. I say let's get our revenge with our wits and our minds. Hit him where it hurts most, let's deal some emotional trauma. Send him running coast to coast, let's strike him upright in the heart. And speak him right back to the start, cause life will give you a hurdle. But do not let that stop you from fighting. Fighting back. The best weapons you have are your heart and your head. Use them to the best of your abilities. Even when you feel like you're falling to death, just remember to keep your integrity. Just remember, keep fighting back.
Andy tiredly exits from a classroom into the hallway. He notices Iris down the hall at her locker. He does some sort of confident pose Monty taught him and strides toward her.
You come here often.
Yeah, kind of required to by law. What about you?
Nah, I'm typically too busy working out, saving up for sports cars to come to school. Plus, I just moved here.
Oh, where from?
Oregon. I'm from Eugene. It's next to Wilmate River. That would help you if you're familiar with Oregon, which I'm sure you're well not.
Well, actually, one of my parents lives near there. I went last year. It's really nice.
I know, right?
He leans further against his locker.
You know the best thing about Oregon. Oh shit!
He trips and smacks his head against the locker.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you okay? What's his name? Hey. Oh, hey, you're waking up. Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm fine.
He gets up and he's bleeding.
You should probably get that checked out.
Andy smiles, and Jamie and Danny appear. Andy pretends to not notice them.
Yeah, thanks to the help.
Oh, look at Andy. He's doing quite well for himself.
Iris. My name's Iris. And your name is.
Oh, uh, Andy. My name's Andy.
Andy. Well, it's really no problem. I have to take care of my younger brothers all the time.
Andy's smile fades, and Jamie sighs.
You jinxed him.
Iris grabs his shoulder to lead him to the clinic, and Andy awkwardly squirms away.
Actually, I have something urgent to take care of, but I mean, that is to say we should hang out sometime.
Yeah, sure. That'd be nice.
He does a small wave before turning around to walk the other way.
Well, thank you. Mazel tov. Bye.
Andy leaves in the direction of the clinic. Andy rushes into the nurse's office. There's a nurse in the room with their back turned to him, and a patient lying on the bed.
You need something?
My brain is breaking.
Is that because of me?
The nurse, who is actually Danny in disguise, turns and strikes a pose.
Danny, stop this. Someone could see you.
Who is gonna see her? She's just an extended metaphor for your prepubescent little toddler brain.
Jamie slowly rolls over.
I was 10. Toddlers chew on their shoes and suck it on their thumbs. I was creating people with my goddamn mind.
You need to lighten up. And seriously, don't mind her. She's just messing with you. So, about this girl,
What about her? I don't know much.
I don't know. Do you like being with her? Was she with something more?
Well, I've talked to her once, but from that short conversation, I guess, yeah, I kind of do. When you're not pretending to be a medical semi-professional, are you an undercover matchmaker?
Only on weekends. But Danny and I want to help you. We can work together and figure this out for you. You should know you created us specifically to help each other.
I guess we could give it a go.
We could get you into a relationship with this girl.
Oh, we can certainly try.
You're gonna have to give us more details. Stuff we can actually work with.
I barely know her. I just
try.
We all know you stutter when she walks in the room. You could be there when she's feeling blue. Don't be shy, you're the perfect guy. So shy and sweet, that's so hard to be. Iris is in your heart and on your mind. You'll understand, and everything will be just fine.
What if it changes? This thing won't work out. I know it's going to happen without a doubt. You will be lonely without her by your side. Don't try to be happy. This love is a crime. Iris is in your heart and on your mind. You'll understand, and everything will be alright. Don't listen,
Please listen,
you'll hear the wrong thing.
hear me say,
It's gonna be okay
gonna be a day
when you finally see.
finally see.
Iris is in your heart and on your mind. You'll understand, and everything will be
just
alright.
Andy returns from school and quickly runs to his room. All the imaginary friends suddenly appear around him.
What's your rush, kid? Is Toys R Us having a sale?
You guys need to comprehend that I am not a kid anymore. And even if I wanted to, the last one shut down in June 2018. It's a Burlington coat factory now. But I have something to show you.
Everyone gasps. He throws his bag on the bed and starts unzipping it.
So, have you come up with your own master plan to prove yourself for Iris?
You don't even know half of it.
And what if that little Zane twerp? Gonna put him in his place?
Do you need our help kicking his ass? Dibs on a Three Stooges eye poke.
All in due time, guys. All in due time.
And this is gonna get you some real, not as awesome as us, but visible friends, right?
I mean, probably. Hopefully. Maybe. All right, here it is.
He happily grabs a crumpled flyer from his backpack.
The fall dance. It's the event that gives a nobody the chance to be a somebody. Everyone's gonna be there. Or so I've heard.
I'm not sure I follow.
Picture this. Zane wants to get with Iris. He tries his best, but is overshadowed by me, the outcast who worked his way up to the top with my spectacular dancing and heartbreaking, soul-crushing charm. I get the girl, I become more popular, and my teenage delusions become a reality.
I actually can't find anything wrong with that plan. That could work.
Could work. It has to work. We all love to dance. You made sure of that, Andy.
And I must say, defeating Zane in this way would give you real clout, as Monty would say.
You're talking about me like I'm not here again, dude. But this is fantastic, Andy. So you made a superhuman dance machine. You must be one too, right?
Well,
Andy?
you see, what happened was,
Kidding me? You can't even follow through with the biggest part of your master plan?
I'm sorry, it's a daydream. Anything is possible in a daydream. I didn't think it would actually happen.
You know what? We're here to help you, Andy. Between the 5 of us, we can definitely make you a world-class dancer.
Of course. I used to dance with bands in huge, sold-out stadiums all the time. Teaching would be no problem for a pro like me.
Danny's fantastic too.
Aw, thanks, Jamie. We could both teach him ballroom dancing.
I did ballet for a while.
The scene suddenly changes to the gym. Everyone looks at Virgil. He takes a bandana out of his pocket and puts it on. He then gets a chair from the edge of the room and stands on it.
All right, guys, the dance is in 2 days. I've got 2 left feet, so I'm rendered useless. But you know what they say. Those who can't do, coach. Places, everyone. We're gonna make this kid a regular dancing queen.
Let me do the work. Everybody step back.
I very strongly object to that description.
Shut up and dance.
Andy, I can see you're shaking, but there's no need for fainting, because you've got a dancer on your side, Andy. No need for fearing, no need for tearing, because you've got a dancer on your side. You gotta put your arms around the girl and on the waist nowhere below. Just step to the rhythm, maybe give her a twirl, and hold her like she's the only one there. There's love in the air, let's dance if you dare. Now if you wanna tango, just add a little flair. Do it if I say so. Maybe toss her in the air. Now we're doing ballroom. Put a hand on her waist and hold her in place and go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Step out and Andy. See, you need not worry. Your dreams aren't just a story. Because you've got a dancer on your side. Remember, Andy, no need to worry, no need to hurry, 'cause you've got a dancer on your side.
Iris starts clapping, and they all notice her.
Uh-oh.
Iris,
Well, this is awkward.
Good luck, Twinkle Toes.
Hey, sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. Are you auditioning for something?
I am. You see, there's this thing that
You're auditioning for the dance team.
I'm auditioning for the dance team.
Well, that's cool. You're doing great so far.
I beg to differ.
Thank you. But I feel like I'm just making an even bigger fool of myself.
No, I'm serious. You looked like you were working really hard when I walked in.
Oh, well,
So I'll see you at the dance.
Wow.
Wow.
what?
I think she likes you.
Oh, come on. He's a nice kid.
He's a little twerp who is trying to steal you from me.
Steal me? Like I'm your property?
What? Hell no. I didn't mean that.
You're just jealous of some stupid new kid. I thought you were bigger than that, Zane.
So, you mean you don't like him?
God, no. I mean, okay, he's cute and funny, but you know I only have eyes for you.
You better.
Zane puts his arm around Iris as the two of them exit the stage. Spark and Virgil are revealed, looking at each other.
This changes things.
Scene is set outside the dance at school. Andy is chilling outside, taking a break from practicing.
Andrew, my boy, we need to talk.
Okay, what's up?
We want to make sure that you're careful about this. This plan has a 50% chance of failing. It just takes one simple rejection and poof, you're sent on a downward spiral through life toward a lack of ambition and community college.
What Virgil's trying to say is that we want to make sure you don't let a near stranger break your heart.
Yeah, well, I got this. I've been preparing. I put in everything I've got into this. She has to like me.
But you have to realize that she might not.
Why are you saying this? Wait, you were all hyping me up all this time just to tear me down the second I got confidence?
Okay, I'll just say it. I think you're taking this too far, and Iris hasn't exactly scribbled your initials inside a heart on her notebook cover, so you need to stop assuming the world will work the way it does in your head. You made us up, Andy. You control us. But Iris, she's a real person, and she's going to feel whatever she feels.
Yeah, she's gonna feel like I'm the only one she's waited for all her life. Y'all ain't very good at this. The whole friend thing. Are you? Let's go inside.
Kid, Virgil isn't the kind to bring this up lightly. I think we need to talk about this. If you go all out, it might come off as creepy.
Seriously? You guys helped me practice for 2 days and now you're questioning me?
Some best friends you are.
Hey, no! It is hard to change completely in 2 days. We want to help you.
Ha! Sure you do. And you only talk about change? Spark? I can do what I want. That's what Monty taught me.
Andy, maybe they're right. We should step back and reevaluate.
You were the one who told me to get with her in the first place.
Jesus, I can't let this go on for any longer.
Zane stands up from behind one of the cars in the parking lot. He has his phone out and he walks directly toward him.
Having a pretty intense conversation with those imaginary friends of yours, huh?
You can see them.
See them. All I can see is crazy.
Andy walks up to him as if to fight.
I can explain, Zane. This is all just a misunderstanding.
Yeah, likely story. Save it, fresh meat. You and I are gonna have a little talk.
What do you want?
Well, I know two things. I know you have this silly little crush on Iris. Understandable, she's a snack. But I also know that you're in high school and still have imaginary friends. This video I got of you ruins any chance you would ever have with Iris. Now, the way I see it, you've got two options. Give up and leave Iris alone, or I show her this video and make her never want to be seen with you again. Your choice, fresh meat. What's it gonna be?
Neither. I choose option C, kicking your ass and ending your reign of terror.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Zane heads into the school. Andy angrily follows.
Where did he go? I'll show him. I don't need their pity and I don't need their help anymore.
Andrew, wait. We can talk this through. Don't do anything stupid.
I'm done listening to you. Cabbage breath. This is my time to shine.
Andy walks up to Iris, who is talking to Zane.
And I said, I'm not leaving you guys behind. You started this fight. I'm gonna make damn sure you finish it. We all got together and pummeled those guys. I don't say it much, but I owe them a lot.
That's so cool. I didn't know you cared that much.
Yeah, I've known those guys since...
Andy walks in between them.
So here's where you went. You giant coward.
Andy?
You think you can threaten me and I'll go away. I'm done, Zane. I've tried and I'm not taking your bullshit anymore.
By this point, a fair amount of people have turned around to see Andy yelling.
Look, kid, I'm just trying to have a conversation with my fellow classmate and friend. If you've got a problem with that, take it up with me on my own time, not hers.
I can see through your little facade, Zane. Using her won't work on me.
Fine, I didn't want to have to do this, but it seems like it's the only way you're going to shut up.
Zane pulls out his phone, and then he knocks it out of his hand. It lands a fair bit away, but it is undamaged.
Andy, stop this insanity. What are you doing? You're ruining this dance. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, Iris, but I have to do this.
Andy throws a punch at Zane's face. He takes it.
This is all your fault.
Iris, I'll show it to you later. For now, there's something I need to finish.
Zane throws a punch at Andy and knocks him out. The group of people looking at them go back to what they were doing.
I'm feeling quite thirsty. It's quite urgent.
No problem. I'll go get some punch.
Zane leaves, and Iris spends down next to Andy.
I thought you were kind of cool, Andy. But we're done being friends.
The imaginary friends, who were watching the whole time, leave one by one until only Jamie remains. Lights down. Zane walks onto the stage, the curtains still closed.
We last left our delusional hero back at the dance, looking the evils of heartbreak in the face as he saw the girl of his dreams walk away with his most hated enemy. In extreme shock and disbelief, he walks up to them and throws a punch at Zayn in the face, but Zayn deflects his punch and throws him down WWE style. The crowd is chanting, Zayn, 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 Zayn. He puts his foot down on our hero and stands as if he was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the fantastically hot 10 out of 10 natural beauty Iris. Hair swaying in the wind, looks at him with awe and admires his stunning good looks and winning personality. It's love at eighth sight. They lock arms and walk away from the dance as he gets ready to hit.
Zayn, what in the world are you doing?
Oh, nothing. I was just telling them where we left off.
Well, could you keep it down? Some people are trying to sleep and they go to school on a daily basis, you know.
All right. My bad.
You weren't even telling it right. It only happened 2 weeks ago. I'm sure you haven't already forgotten.
Fine, I guess.
Thank you. Now let me sleep.
Choking like the dust. And he may say I'm a no good scumbag, full of your guns. I'd say you're just jealous of my success. You are just preoccupied, trying to get under my girlfriend's dress. And that would call me a loser. Say I ruined his chance to be cool. This filthy no good loser got you singing out to be to school. Cause I'm just a loser. Got people lining up to be my troopers. I run the school with a commissar. Cause everybody loves me if you pay your flaws. My underdog story wins this fool. I'm just a deceiver, out to persecute non-believers. With my tragic stories, my flaws. It's always why I'm at war, will never die, never die. That's the reason why I'm Iris's favorite guy. Keep stalking, raging, revenge. Cause I'll just come back to meet you again. Until I drive over the range. Sometimes it's be a loser. Sometimes it's great to be the cheat. Cause I'm a beggar and a chooser. And I swept the girl next door right off her feet. Cause the fools are Thespians and often fall guy. She thinks a tool is dumb, don't know how to lie. When the better call, I'll be surprised to see you by down on top to claim his prize. Cause I'm to be a bender. There's one last day you'll find your player. And you realize that the great man within you is always there. But can't they man who talks to himself and has imaginary friends and keeps it steep? Think a lot of them should go excuse themselves for getting in the way of our big dream. And as we cuddle up closer on a Saturday night, he should be at home crying. It serves him right. But I know something, man. Although Chris fools like him, we never understand. So let's lean in, takes bodies together. And I think we'll last forever. We're in love together. We're in love forever. Oh, and I get happiness. Cause through all my dreams, being losers is what I
Dear Diary, yes, it's been 2 weeks. Yes, life sucks. Yes, I've ignored everything about school since then, including all the teachers and all the work they've assigned me. I hate my life. But I don't think I need to say that 10 times. I just don't get it. How can she end up with him? Out of everyone, I just don't see it. I blew my chance, sure. But I was also cheated out of it. Zane went around poking his head where it didn't belong, and guess what? It benefited him and hurt me. My life is cruel. Life's cruel. The earlier you learn that, the better it is, of course. So, my so-called friends didn't make it any better for me either. I just wanted a chance. And look where it got me. Suspended. Honestly, probably a blessing in disguise because it means I won't have to go see them for a full 2 weeks. But I lost my crush to my arch nemesis, and my grades are crashing and burning faster than my friends left me. After they realized I wasn't good enough for them. Mom's not doing well either. She's furious about the whole getting suspended thing. She told me it's above her pay grade to deal with the school deans. And if she sees me get suspended again, she'll disown me. She's probably joking, but I can't help but think I failed my parents. I mean, my dad, he always talked about integrity. I sure have a lot of that now.
Jamie comes over and takes the notebook from him.
Hey, I was writing in that.
You don't need this. All you're doing is writing your feelings and how your life sucks. What you need is to think about your actions. You hurt a lot of people, and at some point you're going to have to own up to it. Because then and only then will things actually change.
You're wrong. All of you are traitors. Why didn't you leave with the rest of them anyway?
Because I'm the one who has to fix the situation when you guys screw up. Do you think this is what Eric would have wanted?
How do you know my dad?
Andy, do you really not get this by now? We're a part of you.
Yeah, whatever.
Andy, I'm serious. I want to help. You need to fix what you started. Sure, your friends mess up sometimes, but they also give you opportunities. Like it or not, you wouldn't even had the opportunity to screw up that dance if you weren't with you in the first place. Go apologize to them. They deserve it, and you're being a jerk.
Maybe it's just I don't know.
What, Andy?
I've made such a mess, and I've got to go back tomorrow, which I really can't do, Jamie.
Of course you can. All of this is a tiny part of your life. It seems so big and dramatic, but that is just what your mind is telling you. Trust me, I know.
But I can't help now. It just seems so bad.
I know, Andy, which is all the more reason why you need to lean on your friends and help things get better.
Okay. I'll try.
That's all I can ask for. And I know you're struggling. I am here for you. We all are. We just need you to make the effort.
In the back of Andy's bedroom, the imaginary friends are huddled up in intense argumentation. They shift to the forefront.
Okay, guys. Why are we all blaming it on Andy? He's supposed to be our friend.
Yeah, well, Andy needs to grow up and accept responsibility for his actions. His ridiculously idiotic actions.
Hey, we can't say that his actions are idiotic when we're literally a part of him.
He's clearly struggling. We need to be there for him more than ever.
How do we do that when he doesn't want anything to do with us? It's utterly impossible.
It's impossible if you say it's impossible.
Well, You know what? I don't care what you think.
Okay. That is enough. Why are we drawing divisions? We are supposed to be a team with one single mission to help Andy. Andy is struggling. Andy is a mess. Andy needs us. Whether he asks for it or not, whether he deserves it or not, we owe it to him, and we are going to pull through. So stop fighting. It is not who we are.
Yeah, whatever. I still think we should let him do it himself if he thinks he's so good at it.
Monty smacks him in the head. You're being an ass. He's gonna need us eventually, and we need to be there for him when he comes to that realization.
Ow. What was on your hand?
Thumb ring, bitch.
Hey, do we really think this is the best way to resolve things?
I mean...
No. Your answer is no. End of discussion.
Fine.
Listen, I need you all because I have an idea.
Go ahead, Captain.
All right, guys. We picked a whole bouquet of whoopsie daisies, and now we're going to fix it. So listen up.
This is stupid, but fine.
Monty smacks him again. Spark and the group are at school, moving around, whispering in people's ears and influencing the environment. Andy arrives at school. To his surprise, he is met with greetings.
What the hell is going on?
Hey, Andy. Nice shoelaces.
Thanks. I got them when I bought the shoes.
Oh my god, you're so funny.
Yeah. Wait, I am?
Yeah, you're hilarious, especially with physical comedy.
Oh. Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, I try.
Hey, do you want to hang out after school? I got a group of friends going to a movie. You should come.
I would love to. Yeah.
Dope, man. See you later.
Yeah. See ya.
Well, look at you, smelling like a big baby. What happened to you, buddy?
Guys, I just made a friend. They were actually talking to me.
Yes, Andy, that is amazing.
I'd be surprised if you didn't. All that work.
What? Wait, what? What do you mean work?
Nothing. We're just happy you made a friend.
No, this is not how it works. What do you mean by work?
Well, maybe we had something to do with it.
I knew it. I knew something strange was going on. Of course, it just makes sense. I did none of this. It was all you guys. Why can't you guys just ever leave me alone? What do you guys not get?
Andy, we're only trying to help.
We just wanted you to be happy.
Well, I don't want your help. Leave me alone. Take a hint.
Andy runs off.
I tried to tell you guys it's not gonna work. He needs to figure these things out himself.
Well, if you didn't open that stupid mouth of yours, everything would be a-okay.
Oh, he's right. As much as I hate to admit it, we have to let him figure out these kinds of things himself. He's not 5 anymore.
I guess you guys are right. We can't keep doing this. That's the only way he'll grow.
Well, what do you think we should do?
Maybe we just have to be there for him when he needs it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Come on, guys. Let's catch up with him.
The group runs after him. The bell rings, and Andy walks out of class and goes to the bathroom. As he goes to take a breather, his imaginary friends pop out of nowhere.
Ugh! Why do you guys keep doing this?
I'm sorry, Andy, but listen, we have to talk.
I don't want to talk. Just leave me alone. You guys have done enough. You can go now from wherever you came from.
Andy, we have to be here for a reason. Please just give us one more chance.
I've given you guys a million chances, and guess what? You've done nothing to help me.
What are you talking about? We helped you make a friend.
No, You used your magic or whatever and forced them to like me. They don't even like me for me, and it's all your fault.
That's not true.
It is. Now please go away.
Andy, wait. Spark and the gang go after Andy after he runs off. They find Andy sitting in the bathroom by himself. They're about to go talk to him, but Spark stops them.
Wait, guys. I think all of us will be too much for him right now. Let me have this one.
Spark goes to Andy.
Hey, buddy.
Leave me alone, Spark.
Look, I just want to talk.
What is there to talk about? Didn't I already make it clear enough?
I know. But we can't leave just yet, and even if we could, I don't want to leave things like that.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't have interfered with my life.
Andy, look, I'm sorry. We're sorry. We were just trying to help, but obviously that wasn't the way to do it.
Well, it's too late. And I get it now. Without you guys, I can't do anything.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is. Or without you guys, I wouldn't have been able to dance or talk to Iris or punch Zane or even make a stupid friend. I'm nothing without you guys.
Andy, you don't believe that.
How could you know what I believe?
Because I'm a part of you, Andy. We all are. Just because it's been a while doesn't mean I still don't understand you. And you have to realize that we are here because of you. We are your soul, your heart, your strength, your intelligence. You just have to realize that we are you.
You guys are me?
Yes, Andy, don't you get it now?
So does that mean I talk to Iris out of my own confidence?
Yes.
And I learned how to dance out of my own will?
Yes.
And I stood up to Zane out of my own strength?
Andy, you were able to do those things because you stayed true to yourself.
Just like my dad said.
Yeah, he did.
I'm sorry, Spark. I don't know what I was thinking.
It's okay. I understand, and we all do. And I'm sorry too. I should have realized sooner how to deal with these things. High school's a lot different than first grade.
I guess it is.
Hug?
They both go in for a hug, and everyone walks in.
I'm sorry. I heard hugs and I couldn't resist.
Okay, come in, guys.
They all come for a big group hug.
Andy is in a classroom, half asleep. The teacher is monotonously talking. The class bell rings. He gets up to go out and bumps into someone.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you coming.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's my fault. I should have watched where I was going.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't see you around here. Are you new?
Well, technically, yeah, but I mostly keep to myself in the back there.
Oh, well, my name's August. That's August. A lot of people get it wrong. What about you?
Why aren't you talking? Say something.
Come on, kid, you have it in the bag. She wants to be friends. It's so obvious.
Andy, just say your name. You remember, right? It's Andy.
Just go for it, Andy. She looks like a really nice person.
Go for it, Andy. Put your lips together and say
Say something.
Andy! My name's Andy.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Andy. What class are you going to?
Math.
Oh, really? What teacher?
I don't even know my teacher's name, but it's over there.
Well, I'm going the same way, and we should go together.
Yes, Andy, you're doing it.
Yeah, sure.
Beautiful. Come on, let's go.
Andy and August start to walk off.
He really did it. He finally made a friend.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Should we go with him and make sure he'll be okay?
No, I think our work here is done.
And how do you know that?
I don't know. It's just a feeling, I guess.
Virgil starts fading.
I think our job's finished, guys.
Virgil, you're dying?
We can't die, you moron. We're figments of a boy's imagination.
I guess this is where we depart again. You to wait for me, but I know you have grown up. You are stronger now, you are smarter now, and now you don't need us to fight your battles. You are so beautiful, you will find the love you desire. You deserve love, you will find the happiness you need. And now that you're growing up, the world may never be the same. We may never meet again, but I want you to know I'm proud of you. We're all so proud of you, and for all the things that you do with your mind and your strength and your hope and your love. Andy will always be inside you now. We'll be your heart and your soul and your mind. You won't remember us, but we'll always be there no matter what. And someday, maybe we'll meet again. Thomas, your world is changing. Your time has come. Time doesn't stop and it doesn't wait up for anyone waiting. Someday, you'll be all grown up and you'll be stronger then and smarter then, and you can fight your own battles. You deserve love. You deserve happiness. Son, you are my joy and my hope, and I hope that you'll get a great life to live. Thomas, I'm so proud of you, and for all the things that you can do with your mind and your strength and your heart and your soul. And when you're older, we'll always be inside you. We'll always be there for you. And one day, you won't need us. But one day, we'll meet again. Right, Andy?